वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं। तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे। बाबा अब भी साथ हमारे हैं।
उत्साह ऐसी अनुभूति है जो किसी भी आत्मा के कमजोरी के संस्कार का प्रभाव नहीं पड़ सकता। आपका प्रभाव उसके ऊपर पड़ेगा, उसका प्रभाव आपके ऊपर नहीं। जो ज्ञान ख्वाब में भी नहीं होगा ना, वो सहज और साकार हो जाए। ये बाप दादा का सच्चे सेवादारियों को गारंटी का होना। समझा? ये बाप दादा खुश अच्छे लगन से सेवा के प्लान बना लो। संस्कार को मिलाना, अर्थात संपूर्णता को समीप लाना और समय को समीप। बाप दादा भी देख रहे थे कि सभी संस्कार मिलन की राह सच्ची कर रहे थे। पहले भी रास के माफकी देना, अच्छी रास की खुशबू है। आप सबको भी अच्छा लग रहा है ना? अच्छा लग रहा है। ये निमित्त बने हुए परी क्या करती है? क्या काम करते हैं? ये काम करते हैं ना, दूसरों को उत्साह दिलाना, अर्थात स्वयं को उत्साह मिला। तो कभी बाई चांस आप में चौथाना उत्साह हो तो दूसरों को 16 आना दिलाओ, आपकी भी दुआना बढ़ जाएगी। ब्रह्मा बाप की विशेषता क्या रही? कोयले भी उठाने होंगे ना तो भी उत्साह से उठाएंगे। सब उठाएंगे, मनोरंजन करेंगे। बच्चे Sadhu.
Om Shanti, the greatness of purity. Purity constantly combined. If your relationship between the bestower of blessings and the blessed soul is constant on the basis of closeness and love, and you are in a constantly combined form, there will automatically be the canopy of protection of purity. Where you have the Almighty Authority Father, impurity cannot come to you even in dreams. It is when you become alone that the suhag, the tilak, fortune of purity is lost. Om Shanti. Right to Murlidhar's Murli. When Baba became Avyakt, he placed the urn of knowledge on Dadiji as if he gave the rights to read the Murli to Dadiji. Dadi used to merge the Murli in herself and then share it in such a way that it would make everyone dance with knowledge. She used to win everyone's heart through the Murli itself. Internally, it would always remain in her that whatever happens, I should definitely go and read Baba's Murli in the class. Dadi glorified Baba's name through her name.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 27. The greatness of purity. Purity constantly combined. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Are you okay to get reflection point, homework for every day, or you tired? How many of you find is beneficial? Those who practice great awareness, even for few times a day, you must definitely be experiencing benefit. I do get some of some those who write their experiences and send it to a Vyakti Parivar. They are very, very, very beautiful. But for myself also, I find it's very beneficial when intellect get occupied, you are very much into karma yogi stage. Both ways, in silence and while doing, creating the awareness or having attention, I find it very, very useful. And also, most of the points sometimes remain only up to intellect. You know, one of the uh, deceiving point in every one of us is, I know. But why don't you do? Yeah, that's the problem, right? This I know is so common. And also somewhere, uh, some just get happy. I know, I have answer, but they don't apply it. So we get an opportunity for a day to apply it. Baba today said that whatever you're doing, whatever, do it as a game, as you are playing. And I know when everyone is happy and we do something, you don't feel tired because you have enthusiasm. You're increasing the enthusiasm of others. Many times the task is big, it's lot, but do it as you are playing the game. Don't see it as duty and responsibility, no, as you are playing the game. And I saw a few times it did happen, and I was thinking you have to be playful so that you stay joyful. But also, this second aspect of Murli as the source of our enthusiasm. Mm. But Baba also said the most important effort at this time is to have harmony of sanskars and not influenced by anyone's weak sanskar. Because this one doesn't do, this one is like that, and because this one didn't do, why should I do? All that is influence of weaknesses of others. According to Baba Srimad, our Maryadas, we have to set a good example in front of everyone. And that is why Baba is talking about the Ras Leela. As many were the gopis, so many were Sri Krishnas. But also in Ras Leela, everyone is in the same rhythm. Everyone is dancing with the same flow. A lot of people have that problem, right? They just want to do what comes in their mind. Either they isolate or exclusive. They don't become part. And the same is in Karma Yoga too. Mhm. If everyone is doing, I should just cooperate now. It's their duty, they're doing it. That we cannot harmonize sanskar. So harmonize sanskar happens while doing karma yoga or even joining in Ras Leela. And that's a good way also for Baba to be with us, right? As the example was given that any karma yoga, whether it was lifting of coals or lifting of stones when Dadi Prakashmani started doing something, everyone joined. So we become the part, we take initiative, but also we stay together and cooperate. And if there are some individuals, they have their own way, own thinking, we shouldn't be influenced by them because this one doesn't do this or this one is not here. I should do what is right. I should follow Srimad. It's very important. Yes, one of the example of combined form is Brahma Baba. But second one is Dadi Gulzar. And of course, in Karma Yoga, Dadi Prakashmani. With Dadi Gulzar, when you take Drishti, even Baba is not there. You can feel Baba's presence. So once we told Dadi that, Dadi, when we come to take Drishti and the Baba is meeting, she said, because you come to me to take Drishti from Baba, so I have to invoke Baba. I have to keep Baba with me so that you all can get the experience. So if we keep aim that people come to us to take Drishti, to feel close to Baba, or even to experience some of the qualities of Baba, maybe love of Baba, maybe peace from Baba, cheerfulness, smile of Baba. So I have to invoke Baba, be in Baba's company. Not only I am peaceful soul, but Baba is the ocean of peace. I am the master ocean of peace. So this way, creating the presence of Baba. So I receive and others can also receive. So Dadi Gulzar is the right example to give the experience of presence of Baba. But also Dadi Prakashmani, because early morning before starting her day, she will bring Baba and say, Baba, you and me together will take care of Yagya. Dadi Janki had a very, or the way she said it, whenever she has to get up from chair to go somewhere, Baba chalo. So once somebody asked that, why are you saying this? She said, because I need courage, I need strength, I need power. So I said, Baba, chalo. That means, Baba, let's go. So it's not she's considering herself to be Baba, right? Like in Lokik spiritual, different images. They start thinking they are gods, but not like this. But to get power from Baba, to create his presence, they will say, Chalo Baba, Baba, let us go. So there are different ways to experience combined form. And of course, that purity, which is innocent, you are very innocent of any negativity, anyone's weak sanskar. So that purity, that innocence can bring Baba, invoke Baba, and you can be together with Baba. So we love this concept. We have been hearing this, but practice tomorrow. Whenever you see someone, think of Baba. Sharing drishti, think of Baba. So thinking will create that uh, experience of being combined, Baba with me, Baba doing with me, whether taking care of service, taking care of your own self, like Dadi Gulzar did, because she was a good effort maker, intellect with one, that Shiv Baba or Bab Dada were able to use her chariot for 40 plus years. So we all are also Baba's children. We are all Baba's instruments. Why not let Baba use me? Not because I want to glorify my name, but I have surrendered to Baba. I belong to Baba. I want Baba to use my mind, body, wealth, everything in a worthwhile way. I will be happy about it. But of course, I create then fortune also. So it's very, very interesting that we get these points from Murli, from Madhuban every month, and we are working on it as we call it as awake signals or Ghana points. It's very, very interesting, elevated, joyful to keep looking at our purity. Just go deep within and keep looking at what are the sanskars which are helpful, which are the sanskars I need to transform. Checking and change, right, is very, very important. And let us all do Ras Leela, not Ram Leela, right? Ram Leela is jealousy and exile and separations, and but Ras Leela. Some do Ram Leela a lot, right? We don't do Ram Leela, we do Ras Leela. Om Shanti. There
Purity, constantly combined. If your relationship between the bestower of blessings and the blessed soul is constant on the basis of closeness and love, and you are in a constantly combined form, there will automatically be the company of protection of purity, where you have the Almighty Authority Father. Impurity cannot come to you even in dreams. It is when you become alone that the Suhag means tilak fortune of purity is lost. Om Shanti.
The greatness of purity. Purity, constantly combined. If your relationship between the bestower of blessings and the blessed soul is constant, on the basis of closeness and love, and you are in a constantly combined form, there will automatically be the canopy of protection of purity. Where you have the Almighty Authority Father, impurity cannot come to you even in your dreams. It is when you become alone that the Suhag, Tilak, fortune of purity is lost.
पवित्रता की महानता, पवित्रता सदा कंबाइंड. यदि वरदाता और वरदानी दोनों का संबंध समीप और स्नेह के आधार से निरंतर हो और सदा कंबाइंड रूप में रहो, तो पवित्रता की छत्र छाया स्वतः रहेंगी. जहाँ सर्वशक्तिवान बाप है, वहाँ पवित्रता स्वप्न में भी नहीं आ सकती है. जब अकेले होते हो तो पवित्रता का सुहाग चला जाता है। ओम शांति। ओम शांति अव्यक्त परिवार. So today is a Saturday, so we're special chit chat session today, right? So, and today was a global bhakti. Everyone had a great time today, and we'll continue our global bhakti until 9 p.m. And tomorrow is Sunday, so our schedule will remain same with the Amritwala 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Sakar Hindi Murli, followed by meditation Bhog offering English Avik Murli. And evening is same 6 p.m. You start meditation followed by Spotlight Drishti sharing Hindi series, meditation English series, Navikti journey. So now let's start our chit chat. Welcome to Avikti Journey, Avikti Parivar Chit Chat, sweet conversations that overflow with insights and inspirations. So, welcome, our dear brother Angel Eric Bai. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone, Vikti Parivar, and our dear Mohini Didi. Always amazed how much knowledge can be shared in one evening. So I enjoyed listening to the Hindi class, which gives me the experience of being in Madhuban when we listen with the translation. It feels we're in Madhuban. And then a class again in Avyakti Parivar, and now a chit chat. So, Mohini Didi, there's like a never ending flow of knowledge going through. It's beautiful and very sweet. So, very nice to be with you again today. And I listened to, of course, the bulk message on Thursday, and we were very much looking forward to know what Dadiji will tell you. And from the morning until evening, we're wondering, what is Dadiji going to say? And is she going to come? Is she going to be giving drishti? So you had a lovely chit chat with her, and you said that you shared only a few words, but the presence was very powerful. So I don't know, I was curious about one thing. Is it right that it will be the first time you have a proper meeting with her in the Sutta region since you have this new role? Or, huh? It's like if I was, suddenly, I don't know, if my role was to change, I would come to see you first time. I would say, oh, Mohini Didi, I have this new role and you know about it. So has that ever came to your mind that, Dadiji? Yeah.
I don't. It seems like you all have more awareness about my role than I have. But the drishti and the love and the sustenance with Adi Prakashmani gave me. I just feel that she knew, and that I will have to play that role, and so she, I stayed very close, or she kept me very close. One was, we tried to be close, but like she will call me in every meeting, everything she has to decide. And we learned a lot how to take care of yagya and what is true love and how to give sustenance. And so I thought that she already given me the inheritance in a way through sustenance and through her love. Once I asked her, Dadi, that time we were like young, no? So Dadi, you send us abroad, different countries. How do you know we will follow everything accurately and do everything? She said, I know, that is why I send you. That means like she had so much trust. And what Dadiji really was good at to allow you to decide for yourself, which creates a lot of self-trust plus good relationship. You don't feel that seniors just give you direction. I know, as you all know, that in 74, I was in US, Canada, and then I went to Guyana in 76 from New York. I went to London and then to Guyana. It's a long story, but so when I went there, and so way Dadi Prakashpani also came there, and we were together. So after a year in Guyana, when I went to Madhuban, I think I went after 6, 7 months. I said, Daddy, I don't think I want to be in Guyana. It's far. But then because Dadis had been coming, Dadi Gulzar came, Dadi Janki came, Didi ji came, because it was very high quality service with cabinet ministers. And, it was very high quality on the top. So Dadi said, okay, I think you have this thought, but can you suggest me who can go? And why I was sent, of course, Baba said it to me, but also because at that time there was a little bit of challenge from the local religious bodies, and they were asking the political leaders that Brahma Kumari shouldn't be in the country because they're taking over our business, they're taking over our, like, because we were becoming so popular that even they had to buy Raj Yoga books and study so that in their congregation they can talk about it. So they knew that someone who has maturity and will be able to deal with this situation should go. So that is why I was sent second time. First time, of course, I went. So next day, Dadi said, what did you think? Who can go? So I said, Dadi, maybe I should be there one more year, because I realized the way situation is. And you have to be very friendly with them. And I remember ministers used to come for dinner, and like, you have to be friendly. And then we keep inviting those priests also. And they were kind of, a lot of knowledge, their status. So, but I was surprised that she didn't say, you should go. She said, you tell me who can go. And they knew that we are honest. We can't going to drop anything like this. And so I said, maybe I should go. And of course, after 3 years, she came to with Ramesh Bhai, and she said, oh, why are you here? You should be in USA. You should be in United States. You should be serving there. So I said, yes, when it is ready. Then I also kind of like their trust on us, but also my trust that she will give me whatever she think I can play my part or I am capable of. Because in Delhi, it's a big city. So our training, our way to do service was very high profile, very systematic, very organized. So she knew that in big countries, all these things will be required. So what I'm saying at your question is that when I met Dadi, I don't think Dadi was looking at what my role is at present, but I could feel that, as Sister Gayatri asked, that we are same. We have like same personality, same qualities. It could be one's own, but inherited also. Seeing Dadi in Karma Yoga, seeing Dadi as a trustee, or seeing Dadi in relationship with others. One learns so much at every step. And what she gave us, at least for myself, I can say, I thought that is what we need to give to others. And that is why I try to, train, kind of keep everyone like equal, that they should know, they should be able to do it, because I know sooner or later these are the souls who will play their part. So I think that, yeah, she must be pleased, right? But what I look at Dadi or Baba to let me know exactly how I have to do that. And I know in subtle way it is happening, but more on a physical also. So I wait also for feeling from Baba what is the best way that this body can also be well and also serve in India. So very, very, very subtle everything. But of course, uh, Daddy gave me again so much, even meeting now. Yeah, she
I
must
really,
be.
yeah, I really enjoyed your chit chat. I listened to your chit chat with Sister Gayatri yesterday, and I really liked her question, but also the last one. And you said you will think about it a little bit more, so I'm sure you can share. But you know what I was thinking is how beautiful that scene where Daddy has known you when you were younger, and like you said, she showed you the yagya. She must have felt a reason why she would do all that with you. And I was imagining now her meeting you in a certain region
Mhm.
in your new role, thinking, you see, how drama is incredible. And I think that, I don't know, I would be very excited if I was,
Mhm.
playing your role and meeting Daddy G in a certain region. And I would tell her, Daddy, I'm playing the role that you played as well, and I'm going to be enjoying that. So, what's your, she can really, it could be such a loving relationship because it's almost the equality relationship now that you have with her as well, which is beautiful. I mean, that's what we see, again.
No, but you think when I'm in subtle region, I remember my role.
No,
Here we are,
the role is gone.
we are in our angelic form and the highest
Okay.
stage. And of course, Baba and Dadi gives me what I need.
Mhm.
That I definitely feel every time I go. And I could just stay with Dadi as long as I want. It was so powerful, so fun meeting
Mhm.
her lovely drishti, her blessings, and
The message that she gave for me was exactly the topic I was thinking about during the whole week. And last week, I brought you on the reflection about fortune, wanting to increase my fortune. But this week, I was thinking, what is about responsibility? And I know that we're talking about being constantly combined with Baba, the greatness of purity, of course. But sometimes there's like two sides. One side, Baba says, give me all your responsibilities. Baba is doing everything. He's Karan Karavanara. If you have any feeling of burden, give it to Baba. And you even said earlier, don't think of anything as your responsibility, but as a game. But on the other hand, Daddy Ji told you as a message, and you said she was looking at us, means the few of you in a certain region, but I think she was looking at you. And she said, you should fulfill the responsibility of sustaining and protecting the yagya. And I thought, yeah, so is it good to feel in a way responsible? Are we becoming a little bit more aware when we create a sense of responsibility? Do you feel that also, or?
so one of the point when I was a young, Kanya or whatever. So Dadi Gulzar was taking class. Many of us were there, all new teachers. And so Dadi Gulzar said, when a task is given to you, you take it, but there will be a lot of difficulties, challenges while doing the task. But one who is able to overcome and complete it, Dadi said, that's the best good teacher. Teacher doesn't mean, or one who is responsible, to drop off, and just say, well, it's difficult, I can't do it. So I think that quality of responsibility, not burden, but the quality of responsibility, I think I always feel that if I have that quality, then there won't be burden, but also Baba will help you. I have taken so many commitments, and honestly, not knowing exactly what I am doing, but because Dadis trust me, they want me to do it. Okay, I will do it. But I never gave up anything, at any stage. And not even allowed, like people will say, oh, how come she knows about this? But wherever it was not question of doing, let's say in publishing, when she found that they need one person to kind of coordinate. And so she said, oh, I said, Daddy, I don't know. So many things like, IT, Daddy, I don't know. Oh, you can do it. What only you have to do is to listen, to harmonize, and help me to get approved certain things. I said, okay, I will do it. So what I'm just saying is that responsibility is a commitment, and there are certain things. I think it's only once or twice it happened that I couldn't do it anymore. And I said, no, I can't. But even for Peace Village, when I gave key to Dadi, I said, Dadi, this is the key for Peace Village because, I used to travel at least 6, 7 months of the year in the whole region. So how can I manage Peace Village and that? And Dadi gave me very loveful and very powerful drishti and gave back the key in my hand, said, it is trust on you that we gave permission for such a big project and you can do it. So until now, I remember that. That means whatever support they need, whatever, even during COVID time, to help them to raise their finances and pay their bills or to see they have enough people and whatever support they need, whatever they're doing a lot. But wherever I find their energy is now getting little doubtful, or which doesn't happen now often, but in the beginning, oh, we don't have enough of this, we don't have enough of this, and I don't like it because I believe you say we have lot. So let God bless you and increase it. But every time you are in deficiency, every time you feel that, so how are you going to invoke that prosperity? How are you going to invoke that what is needed? So for me, I always will say, whatever is the day like, whatever challenges came, I always say, thank you, Baba. It was so beautiful. You really helped me to have a good day. Sometimes in medical treatment, some challenges come. I just remember, Baba, no, it was so good. No, you helped all of us there. So what I'm saying is that responsibility is a very beautiful term. And I think each one of us should have not feeling as a burden, but allowing to do, plus God helps me also in between. That is where he says it's my responsibility. Wherever, that means spiritually I have to do. And in practical, Baba steps in. But if I am down all the time with doubts, and what can Baba do there? Even if he's helping, I won't feel it because I'm so occupied with my own weaknesses that even if God is helping, I won't receive. But if I'm keeping courage, even if I'm drowning but keeping courage, he can lift me and say, you can't, you can't. So I see not only myself, but all those who are with me, Baba's children, plus his yagya, wherever it is. It's not Peace Village. It's whether it's Montreal, whether it's Korea, anywhere. My thoughts are always that everyone should do very well and every instrument remain light but responsible. You can't just say it's the time of, oh, I have to sleep. So what will Baba do? But if you are responsible, you need to be awake. Baba will help you to be awake. You won't be able to sleep. That happens to me early morning. I want to rest. I want to sleep, but I can't. So I know Baba is using me in some subtle service for the yajna. So I allow that to happen. So in responsibility, you have to be ready, for
Yeah,
this.
that was the two qualities, right? Honesty and to be ever ready. It's unfortunate. I thought Baba could use me when I was sleeping, so I guess I'll have to stay awake now if he was
No,
to
he
use me.
can, if your sleep is of yoga, that
Yeah,
means
yeah, I know.
you are, it depends on what quality of sleep you have.
Yeah. But when you hear this message about fulfilling the responsibility to sustain and protect the yagi, I mean, this is a big, it's not just like, please go and do the dishes. It's a little bit bigger mandate. It's a huge. So is it that we receive a responsibility or we take also responsibilities? Because there's so many ways to serve and protect the yagya. Does it become for you at some point a personal initiative to feel responsible and take a responsibility, of course, with Baba's help?
There are two things. One is that because, as you said, yoga is very, very big, very big. And so, what I found as soon as our names came up, we start getting some of the things which are, there were two kinds of things. One were issues, and other was that we are looking forward from both of you some kind of more spiritual direction. We are looking forward that yoga will move more towards spirituality, something. So I know that we needed to learn, we needed to understand, we needed to experiment. So we started both ways. Like now I don't send, but in the beginning, when it was Raksha Bandhan last year, so Bhumi Ben recorded my message, Jantiman's message, Hindi, English, we made it nice. That means we created our presence in them. And now I found that they are so busy. So this time we didn't do that. Then later on there was, oh, what happened then? So all the centers start using that. And so, but also, yes, we started with one very complicated issue, and which I continued even when I was physically there. And I just kept telling them that, okay, we will help you. I heard everyone, but what you are doing is not right because that's not what Baba ever allowed me to do. So I cannot support it. So they got little disheartened, but then other party got some ways to please them, or it got automatically. It was a good group, but it just got dismantled. It didn't work. So we still found that through power of silence and yoga. And one good thing is that neutrality, that means you see what I learned from Dadi Prakash Bani, that listen to the common people, not just the leaders, right? If you listen to the head of department, his complaints, but listen to people who are being governed or given direction. So we are still trying to see how we can satisfy every sevadhari, which is quite a big job, but I feel that that could happen by allowing them to talk and allowing them to but then their demands come in.
Mm.
Quite amazing, when you have all this. But I feel again silence, our cheerfulness, our real love for them, what they feel is that we listen to them not only as a duty, but it's from our heart. And honestly, a lot of people, when they talk, what they have to say, they feel a lot of relief. They feel, actually, in the beginning, they think it's a big issue. And then by the end, they say, oh, no, it's small thing. I think we can resolve. So we are kind of understanding and playing the role on both ways. So sustenance through spirituality and protection is whenever there are some kind of obstacles, how to help them to resolve. So I think that's how I see it. as sustenance and as protection.
Mhm. Of course, we don't have the same role, and I'm glad about it for now. But what do you think most Brahmins should feel responsible for? Where is responsibility becoming a force to make us move forward? Sometimes Baba says your ancestor souls. So your duty is like if I think of myself, oh, I'm an older brother to all the souls around me, it gives me a sense of responsibility towards them. So what do you think average Brahmin should have a feeling of responsibility for?
One should always remember that if I take another step, others will take also that step. But if I'm stuck and I'm not moving forward, then they don't have any inspiration or nothing to follow. I mean, I'm giving example of a Vyakti Parivar. If I would not be regular, not every day here, I don't know how it will work. So now that kind of responsibility, but then when you do it, you feel good about it. You know, like some days I never have, I feel that to have a weak thought is obstacle. So I don't allow weak thought because I know I'm creating obstacle, which I don't want, right? But subtly, like I say to Baba, that okay, if you want this way every day, every evening, okay, let's do it. And every time I just take a little part of the point, very little, and just try to explore it and see how it goes, you know. So just imagine I cannot say same things in Hindi and then English because all are sitting there anyway.
Yeah.
Most of them are in Hindi and most of them are in English. So if I repeat it also, so I know that they are listening to both. So let me use another aspect. So I sit with Baba and one thought come and then I just share with them. So,
I think there's a deep secret in Avyakti Parivar. And when Avyakti Parivar became big, I think all the advanced part in the Sattva region got very happy, thinking, oh, now we can all do something. So then they probably decided, one daddy said, I'm going to help the IT. Oh, no, I'm going to help Mohini for the Hindi class. Oh, I'm going to help her for the Toli thing. I'm going to help her. So they all have a job. Now, all the advanced party definitely have a lot to do to help Avyakti Parivar. This is very good.
I
They
think
must be happy.
I think they are listening to you and
Oh,
don't forget that every word we speak, they listen. Yeah,
okay.
so yeah, I
So
am
will they
happy.
be happy with what I say? Will they confirm or will they say, Eric, what
Yeah,
are you talking about?
I am happy that you said it. And today
Yes.
was our main point of bestower of blessing and one who receives blessing. So we are happy with that. And yeah,
I think
I
all the advanced party souls are
it's
present.
not only with me, but with all of us.
Yes.
They are with all of us and we are together. And I think it's becoming easier and easier, no, comparative to what it was before. So must be their power, their blessing, and plus they are sharing responsibility too.
I think Jagdish Bhai must be helping all those who do the writing. Boli Daddy must be inspiring someone in the kitchen. So the whole advanced party must be really enjoying cooperating. So thank you, Mohini Didi. Really gives me a lot to think about this responsibility. And so, yes, some are responsible for making sure we receive Toli. I know there was so many beautiful Toli on Thursday, and the Brahma Daddy Bojan was absolutely beautiful. So thank you, and
Yeah, it
looking forward
was.
to today's Toli.
Yeah, this is called peda from milk,
Mm,
and this is another kind of peda, and this is laddu from
right. Three.
besan.
Three Toli tonight.
Three tolis.
That will give us triple enthusiasm. I think Toli is responsible for 20% of our enthusiasm.
This there is retreat going on of Connecticut and people all around Ohio and So they send this trolley for us here for a Vyakti
Mhm.
Parivar. So thank
Well,
you. That
thank you for the Tony. Thank you, Mohini Didi. Good night, everyone, and it's really nice to meet you
Yeah.
again next week.
more we talk, more we know. We could talk.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Brother
Thank
Harry.
you. Thank you. Good night. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Eric. Bye. It's always wonderful. Saturdays are so special. Thank you for asking all those questions. They are in mind of many Brahmins. So thank you. Om Shanti. Now let's remember Baba and take Drishti from Didi. And just to remind you all, today is a global party. So we'll be doing our good night meditation until 9 p.m. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night. Good night.